Alright, so I think this is recording. Let's take a look at this equation. We've got a square root equation, and the first thing that we always have to do is make sure that the square root is isolated, and it is in this problem. If it would have had a minus 1 or a minus x, I would have moved that term to the other side. So after, sometimes you'll have to do that, and you may have to work to get it in this starting position here. Um, if I have a radical and I want to get rid of it, I'm going to square that side to balance the equation. I'm going to square the other side. When I square a radical, that radical goes away and I just have x plus 3. And here I have x squared plus 2x plus 1. But in squaring both sides of the equation, I may have introduced what they refer to as an extraneous solution, one that satisfies this new equation but does not satisfy the original equation. So when I get my answers to this, I just think of it as possible solutions until I check it and verify that it is indeed solutions. So this equation is a quadratic equation. We get it in standard form. You've been solving these for years. If we subtract x from both sides, we've got plus x. If we subtract 3, we've got minus 2. Completing the square quadratic formula will always provide solutions to a quadratic equation, and sometimes we can factor them. In this case, it looks like we can factor it. We've got x plus 2 times the quantity x minus 1, and we have a zero product theorem that says that if you have a product that equals 0, then at least one of the factors has to be 0. So either x is equal to negative 2 or x is equal to positive 1. So those are my two possible solutions. I need to check those into the original equation. If I check negative 2, what's going to happen? Well, on the left-hand side, I've got this negative 2 plus 3. Hey, that's positive 1, and the square root of 1 is 1. Now, on the right-hand side, am I going to get a positive 1? When I plug in a negative 2 and add 1, I get a negative 1, and that's not equal. So this is a situation where that solution was extraneous, and it is not in my final answer. All right, so let's check the other possible solution, x equals 1. So if we plug in 1 on the left-hand side, we've got the square root of 1 plus 3. Hey, that's the square root of 4, and the square root of 4 is 2. Question is, on the right-hand side, are we also going to get a 2? X plus 1, if x is 1, we've got 1 plus 1, and this time 2 does equal 2. It checks, so x equals 1 is the only value in our solution set to this equation. Hope that helps, and I'll talk to you later.